Welcome back to HAC's monthly commentary. Today we're going to take a look at what happened in the markets in the month of June. We'll also take a look at what could develop in the markets in July. And we'll take a look at some of the changes HAC made in its portfolio in the month of June. Let's dive in. In the month of June, the S&P 500 was down 1%. The Canadian stock market was positive 1.6%. That's a large difference between the two markets. That was mainly caused by the technology sector not performing quite so well in the month of June. And on the Canadian side, we saw the Canadian banks perform quite well, and they're a large part of the Canadian index. Last month, HAC exited its position in the 0 to 3 month T-bills in both Canada and the US. HAC did this mainly because it wanted to fund its position, increasing its equities in late June heading into early July, which tends to be a strong seasonal period in the market. HAC also exited its position in the natural gas sector as it finished up its strong seasonal period. Last month, HAC decreased its positions in the utility sector, the healthcare sector, and in the 1 to 3 year Treasury bond sector as well. HAC also increased its position in the Canadian stock market. This was really part of the strategy to increase equities overall in late June, heading into that strong seasonal period that I talked about as we head into the Q2 earnings season. HAC entered into positions in the biotech sector, gold, and the 7 to 10 year US Treasury bonds. All three of these sectors either started their strong seasonal period or were about to start their strong seasonal period. HAC shifted into these positions to take advantage of that. HAC also entered into a position in the US stock market. This is very similar to the Canadian stock market. HAC was increasing its overall broad equity exposure to take advantage of that strong seasonal period of the market performing well heading into Q2 earnings season. What should we expect from the market in the month of July? First half of the month tends to be positive on average over the long term. And that's because investors anticipate the launch of the earnings starting in mid-July for the Q2 earnings season. The second half of the month, once earnings get underway, tends to be the weaker half of the month. So investors have to be a little bit cautious on a seasonal basis at that time. And it should be noted that we're just around the corner from August and September, which are on average over the long term, the two worst contiguous months of the year for the S&P 500. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'd love to know your comments on the markets. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.